Oh my gosh, I just got accepted to have a chance to win $1 million. I have to tell everyone. TikTok. Hey guys, I just got accepted to have a chance to win $1 million. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag rich life. Hashtag money. Okay, let me just get focused. All right. Okay. My hair still looks weird though. Look at how my hair has just blocked up. Look at how the curls have just unraveled. It looks ridiculous. It looks weird. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to recurl them. I just wanted to very quickly talk about how I think that the internet, phones and social media is both a blessing and a curse to the current society of people during the time of me making this video. I'm going to be using my own phone to help guide me. So number 1, dating. Meeting people you couldn't meet otherwise through the use of phones, internet, and social media, but the danger of meeting people who have bad intentions, such as catfishers, scammers, and people that are not in your best interest. I think that social media and dating apps have personally helped people meet others that they probably would have never met before in their lives without the use of it, which is good. It helps you expand your horizons on different people and new people that you probably don't live near. They probably live in different countries, different areas, different regions. It's a useful tool for that. But on the other hand, you have people who are catfishers, who are scammers, people that just want to use the internet to find people and lure them into their bad intentions, which is not really a good thing. So you really have to be very careful when meeting new people on the internet, and really be careful about your options and who you're choosing to date when you're meeting them online through online dating or dating apps. Number 2, jobs. Being able to make something out of nothing by using social media as a tool or a hobby for the actual career you may want. Like making YouTube videos, making TikTok reels, making Instagram posts, things like that. But then you also have the social media job market where it's kind of saturated. Everybody wants to be an influencer. Everybody is looking to try to make money off of social media, which to each their own. If that is something that you have a passion or a career, hobby, interest in, then please go for it. But I feel that with it getting saturated in this job market, it takes away from people trying to find a job that isn't social media or internet related. It also takes away from people trying to get a job. You have companies posting ghost jobs. If you don't know what a ghost job is, it's basically where a company posts a job online to make it look like they're hiring, but they're actually not. They might do this just for data reasons or just to make their own company look like they're hiring to help with their company's outlook and stuff like that. But it's just really kind of weird because people are out here trying to find jobs. They're actually looking for honest hiring work, but they can't find it. People now have social media and the internet and stuff like AI to help them with the things that they need to do at their jobs and companies that they don't really need people, actual human people, to do anymore. Number 3, social life. Connecting with people with apps all over your town, city, or country, and other places in the world if you struggle to make friends, and having something to do in your spare time so that you're not bored. Now, this is kind of for my introverts that are listening. What do you usually do when you don't have anyone to talk to, but you don't want to look like you're weird and super obvious? You pick up your phone. If you're somebody like me, you pick up your phone and you just scroll through random stuff to make it look like you're doing something when you're probably actually not. which is okay. You might even end up finding something on the internet to look at in a space where you might not have a lot of friends, or if you do have some friends in that space, they might not be available that time that you're in that public space. It also can help with social life. Once again, kind of like how I said with dating, you can use apps nowadays to meet other people that you may not have been able to meet before, that might be in your own area even. And it helps you connect with other people who may have similar interests to you and make friends like that. But not going outside at all or talking to other people and being amongst other people, even if you don't talk to them. Meeting people online can seem like it can take the pressure off of meeting somebody in person, especially if you're somebody who might get socially anxious when meeting new people. But to just meet people off of social media and friend apps alone isn't really good. To each their own, once again, but I personally would also try to meet people outside in person than just always using a meeting app or a friend app to connect with other people. You might want to take my own advice on that one. The next time you see someone and they are just out and about and you feel like you may want to talk to that person or meet that person, try to just go up to them politely, cordially, and just say hi. Introduce yourself. See what happens. What's the worst that could happen? We're also starting to see a lot of people kind of oversharing some of the stuff that are in their personal lives on social media and the internet, which, once again, if that's what they want to do, then more power to them. I'm not trying to flag it. I'm not trying to roast it. That is their business. If that's what they want to do, they can do that. But I just find that some things that I would consider in my personal life private, I sometimes see other people talk about in public. They may be comfortable with sharing every single thing or every little thing in their lives, and that's okay, like I said. But I just find that if something is very personal or private, or something is very significant in my life that happens to me, I'm not gonna just go on Instagram or TikTok or YouTube and just talk about it so freely, like if it was just some casual thing. Not everybody needs to know everything that you do. Simple. Go figure. Some things are better off private on only you should know, because it's important to you and it's going to add value to your life. And for everybody to just know about it and to keep tabs on it, it's going to just get kind of oversaturated, if I can say that. Because what if somebody hears it and then tries to copy off of you? Or they might try to steal it from you. Or they might try to take it away from you some kind of way. Go figure. Number 4, mental health. Social media and the internet and phones allow you to find resources to help you, such as BetterHelp, Google searching a therapist, stuff like that. But it has opened a playground for some people to become bullies, such as cyberbullying, which we see a lot of kind of like cyberbullying and bullying happening to young kids and teenagers. But there are also people who are adults that try to bully people on the internet, get in people's comment section, making mean comments, hating comments, haters, stuff like that. Just basically people trying to talk trash to other people behind a keyboard. If somebody is trying to talk trash to you and you don't even know them behind a keyboard, number one thing to do is just block and delete. Self-explanatory, point blank period. So you don't have to deal with them or anything that they're trying to say to you ever again. Or if you're somebody who's really courageous, just ignore them. You probably don't even have to block and delete them because it really doesn't faze you. Just ignore whatever comment they're trying to make. Number 5, daily life and convenience. Now, I would think that this would go with people who may have disabilities in their life, which, using stuff like Instacart, HelloFresh, Home Chef, and having food delivered to them through Uber Eats or Lyft or DoorDash can help them in the sense of they don't have to go outside and get things that they need because it might not be efficient for them to do that. I forgot about Grubhub. I don't know how I forgot about Grubhub, but I forgot to mention Grubhub as well. I'm sorry, Grubhub. I'll also put you on my list. We also have things like Uber and Lyft to pick people up if they don't have a car or there's no taxi services anymore in their area. And also, of course, famous online shopping. And let's be honest, whether you have a disability or not, being able to have someone come to you with your stuff rather than you having to go out and get your stuff can be fun and very efficient sometimes. But it can sometimes create laziness. Let's be honest. It can sometimes make you lazy because you have somebody bringing your stuff to you without you having to go out of the house, which I can say that I'm somewhat of a victim of because I like to shop on Amazon all the time. And also, you have to be wary of the people who are bringing your stuff to you. They might not be clean. They might not be safe with your stuff. They might break whatever you're waiting for them to bring to you. They might even be a little rude. Just saying, you gotta be careful. Finally, number 6, education. Accessing online educational service and online news services if you're at home with no TV, but no time in the classroom for kids, and also the possibility for misinformation of news for adults. There are a lot of online educational services for kids, and with a lot of kids now being homeschooled or doing their work or class time at home, it really helps them using the internet and social media to find the resources that they need to learn about school and the world around them. But you also have no time in the classroom for these kids because some kids need that extra step in a teacher being physically present with them and teaching them things and helping them learn. They can't just learn by using the internet alone, and even if their parents are trying to help them, they still might not get it. So having that extra step, that extra person in an actual classroom setting may be the best thing for them. Also, we have the news. We know that a lot of people get their news from online social media sources, or they may watch the traditional news sources online, which is good and can be useful, especially if you don't have a TV or any access to traditional waves of media that will help you look at the news. But it opens up a lot of ways for someone to get misinformation or misinformed about the news that they're watching. You know, there are a lot of fake news sites, people posting fake news on the internet and on social media, just stuff that you really, really need to be wary of and watch out for if you get your news on social media or the internet. Make sure to always research the news that you're looking at and look at a variety of news sites to make sure that everybody is at least saying something similar to saying the same thing, so that it can prevent you being misinformed, if that makes sense. That is all and pretty much it for what I have to say and my opinion on it. Please be grateful to God for letting Him wake you up and letting you see another day. You don't know what could happen in your life. It could be life-changing or life-threatening. So just please thank Him for allowing you to be safe, see another day, and allowing Him to just give you more life. You never know what could happen. Always remember to stay safe and well, and I hope positivity remains in your life.
So does that mean I really can't tell everyone I got a chance to win $1 million?
No, you can't.